Hi everyone, September here. So yesterday my friend managed to do something rather ridiculous with Zhongli's shield, which is that she managed to solo Primo Geovishap using only Zhongli's shield and the counter mechanic from this boss. So I wanted to try out the same tactic but at a higher world level. So I'm adventure rank 55, that means I'm at world level 8. So as we sort of all know by now, the Primo Geovishap boss fight is quite well, it wouldn't be very difficult, but one of the traits of it is that there's a lot of high outgoing damage wherever the boss will attack you, and while you can attack the boss how many ever times you want, you will also actually be exposed to its various wide-ranging attacks. So this is one of the fights where shielders are very greatly advantaged in that you can continue attacking without fear of the boss's attacks knocking you back or killing your characters. So since the breath attack can be countered by the shield and you would deal a lot of damage when you're using the correct elemental shield, using a geo shield is the most optimal for this boss fight, because even though the boss has 4 different RNG elements, the geo shield is able to absorb or deflect 150% effectiveness for any damage type regardless of what element it is. So I'm just going to use the shield and counter to kill the boss, and let's see how fast this is going to take. My friend has told me that during the last 20% of the Geovishap's HP, it will not use the breath counter attack, so I'll try and finish it off with my pillar damage. I have a full 4-man team with another Geo character, so the Enduring Rock synergy will also be active, giving 20% Geo resistance down. Coupled with Zhongli's native 20% resistance down for geo and physical attacks, it will actually result in a bigger increase of his pillar resonance damage, even though the Geovishap probably has a native resistance to geo damage, because, you know, it's a giant rock dragon thing, whatever. But we're doing quite well now. You can see that I'm hardly taking any damage despite just standing in front of it. And the counter will take off quite a lot of damage based on the regardless of whether what element it is. As long as I get hit, you'll get affected. Alright. One thing that is a flaw in Zhongli's character design is that if you happen to try and summon the pillar under a boss, the pillar will get cancelled immediately, and the endurance of the pillar is actually not very big. So if you're not careful and the boss keeps swiping at the pillars, there's a good chance that they're just going to, like that, you're just going to straight up destroy and you have to resummon the pillars again. Well, I guess we can't have everything perfectly in this game, so, you know, I'll take it. Hello, mister. What are you doing? See all those spikes? Nope, no damage. I'm ignoring all of them just by standing here. Well, that's a little bit annoying when it keeps shattering the pillars that I'm trying to put up. It's a good thing that his hold E will also give you a pillar now. I can't imagine doing this fight back in like 1.1 where you would have to choose between having a shield or having the pillar, and that would be extremely inconvenient. So you see the description says that the Primo Geovishap is a Geo Dragon who once ruled with the king. So what's the king there? It's the king of the dragons actually, and I kind of think that it's tied to that strange girl near Nantianmen. So maybe in 1.4, 1.5 we'll get an expansion of the Chasm storyline exploring this dragon, but for now we'll just have to, you know, come beat up this guy regularly if you want to level Xiao or anything. Anyways, I'm done with my solo, so let's take a look at how long that took. It took approximately 3 minutes. It's not a very fast clear, and I'm sure you can do it better if you run an Elemental Mastery reaction team, but it was very low effort. I didn't do anything except stand around and press E. And I guess that's one of the traits that signify a geo composition, in that you don't really need to think much. You don't have to memorize an order in which you have to switch your team members to maximize their damage. You just go straight up to the boss and, you know, start hitting it with your shield on and using melee damage to chip it down regardless of what it's doing. For people who are not good at controlling, or if you're just tired, it's actually a really good strategy. And if you have a shielder, or even if you don't have Zhongli, Noelle is free, kind of free. You should try and bring her to this fight. She'll make your life farming the Juvenile Jade a lot easier. Alright, see you next time. Thank you for watching.